Why are you ruling our black children through your daughter?
She's posing. I'm like,
She was ready.
She was ready.
She is ready.
Absolutely.
Something ever will come for Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like like the way, like, are they untouchable?
They demonic. They're gonna demise on their own time.
Beyonce has social media going wild right now after Katt Williams made some intense comments about Blue Ivy and the way she's being introduced to the spotlight. Katt hinted that Blue might be getting pulled into an industry lifestyle that's way too heavy for someone her age, and people online instantly started debating everything he said. And this isn't even the first time Beyonce has faced backlash over Blue Ivy's public appearances. A lot of critics started speaking up during the tour performances, saying Blue was being presented in a much more mature way than fans expected. That sparked non-stop conversations online, with people questioning how young stars are introduced to fame and pressure so early. Then the Met Gala added even more attention to the situation. Some viewers felt like Blue Ivy was being positioned for a massive future in the entertainment world before even getting the chance to fully grow up away from cameras. People also started comparing it to other former child stars like Justin Bieber, Orlando Brown, Bressie Gray, Corey Feldman, Aaron Carter, and Amanda Bynes, pointing out how fame at a young age can come with serious pressure and public struggles. Now, the internet is once again flooded with people criticizing Beyonce, claiming Blue Ivy is being prepared for the demanding side of the entertainment industry way too soon. These conversations exploded in 2024 when Blue Ivy showed up at the Lion King premiere looking way older than many people expected for her age. At the time, she was only 12. But social media users quickly started debating her styling, outfit, and overall appearance. A lot of people felt the look was too mature, and the internet instantly turned into a war zone over it. Comments flooded online with people saying things like, "I don't normally comment on stuff like this, but this is a 12-year-old," while others added, "A child does not need to look grown up with fake nails. Let children be children." Some people also said, "She's a beautiful child, but the outfit feels way too mature for someone her age." The reactions were loud, non-stop, and completely divided. What made the backlash even bigger was the fact that critics had already raised concerns long before this moment. Some people believed Blue Ivy was receiving too much public attention at such a young age, especially online, where celebrity kids constantly become the center of intense conversations. Because of that, many expected Beyonce and her team to move more carefully moving forward.
From now on, I'm just gonna get better and better from where I am now. And on the last show, I'm gonna be...
Then people brought up Blue's appearance during the Renaissance Tour in 2023, and the debate started all over again. Critics argued that she looked uncomfortable on stage at times and questioned whether someone her age should be performing in front of massive crowds and viral phone cameras so early. Others defended Beyonce completely, saying Blue was simply following her passion and gaining confidence in front of audiences. Still, the internet kept turning the situation into another huge controversy. But like always, the second people brought these concerns up, they got labeled as haters online. Meanwhile, some of them believed they were simply speaking up because they felt protective of Blue and worried about the pressure that comes with growing up in the spotlight. The debates got messy fast, and social media turned the whole situation into non-stop drama. Even Blac Chyna's mom, Tokyo Toni, jumped into the conversation, and she definitely did not hold back. She criticized both Beyonce and Blue Ivy in a live stream that quickly spread across the internet. A lot of viewers were shocked she mentioned Blue at all, but others said Tokyo was known for making loud and controversial statements, so they weren't even surprised anymore. Tokyo accused Beyonce of using Blue Ivy's public image to influence young fans and claimed everything was being done for attention and business moves. Her comments instantly sparked backlash online, with many people saying she crossed the line and needed to leave Blue out of the conversation completely. Still, if people know anything about Tokyo Toni, it's that public criticism usually doesn't stop her from speaking her mind, no matter how intense the reactions get. Just weeks after all that drama, Tokyo Toni appeared appeared in an interview with Real Life Productions and doubled down on everything she had already said.
Blue Ivy at the Met Gala was quite strange, and everyone's been talking about it because it seemed to the masses that Beyonce was auctioning off Blue. And honestly,
this time, she didn't just criticize Beyonce, she also brought Jay-Z into the conversation and claimed the couple acts like they're untouchable. Tokyo went on to say that celebrities can only avoid public backlash for so long before people start questioning what's really happening behind the scenes. At first, many people brushed off her comments as wild internet talk, especially when she started bringing up secret group theories connected to the entertainment industry. But after the recent Met Gala, social media users started connecting the dots all over again and creating even more theories around Beyonce's appearance and public comments. A lot of online discussion focused on Beyonce's fashion choices at the event, with some viewers claiming the outfit had mysterious or symbolic inspiration behind it. Others thought people were reading way too deep into it and turning normal celebrity styling into a full-blown conspiracy. Things got even louder after Beyonce reportedly made comments about Blue Ivy being ready, which instantly sent social media into detective mode. Nobody actually knows what she meant, but that didn't stop the internet from building huge theories about Blue's future in the entertainment world and what role she might play moving forward.
And talked about the whole night. B is here. Beyonce is officially here at the Met Gala. Now, B, it's been 10 years.
10 years.
How does it feel being back?
It feels surreal because my daughter's here.
And Blue looks so beautiful.
She looks so beautiful. This it's incredible to be able to share it with her, and I think she looks so incredible.
She looks so beautiful. I'm like, we could learn some red carpet tips from Blue.
Absolutely. She was ready.
She was ready.
She is.
The conversation got even more intense because these comments were allegedly made around the Met Gala, an event that has been surrounded by celebrity rumors and conspiracy theories for years. Online communities have long treated the Met Gala like some secretive Hollywood gathering. So when Beyonce showed up after such a long break, people instantly started overanalyzing every little detail. Fans pointed out that this was reportedly Beyonce's first Met Gala appearance since 2016, which only added more fuel to the speculation online. Some users started questioning why she returned now, especially while wearing a fashion look that certain people believed carried dark or mysterious symbolism. Then her comments about Blue Ivy being ready sent the internet into full conspiracy mode.
Hasn't been to the Met Gala in 10 years, and when she returns, first time being the co-chair, she invited her daughter, Blue Ivy. The Met Gala is only for 18-year-olds, and the way that his arm was in Blue Ivy's arm was like he is giving her away in marriage. Why was Blue Ivy at the Met Gala?
People also started bringing up the Met Gala's strict age-related guest policies. Some social media users compared the situation to reports that other celebrities weren't allowed to bring their children to the event. Since Blue Ivy attended with Beyonce, online theorists immediately began making claims about special treatment and hidden meanings behind her appearance there. Others pushed the rumors even further by tying the whole thing to long-running entertainment industry conspiracy theories. Still, there's no proof behind those claims, and many fans argued that people were simply taking normal celebrity moments and turning them into exaggerated internet stories for attention. One person online even wrote, "No, it's her initiation, so Beyonce's fading out and Blue is stepping into the spotlight through Sasha Fierce." Comments like that spread everywhere fast, with conspiracy-focused pages running wild with their own theories and dramatic breakdowns. Then attention shifted heavily toward Beyonce's outfits from the event because people claimed there was hidden meaning behind the designs. She reportedly wore two different looks that sparked non-stop discussion online, especially one outfit inspired by Creole artist Carolyn Drew's 1944 lithograph, The Visitor, also known as Night Visitor. The artwork features a skeletal figure in an elegant gown standing outside a doorway ringing a bell, and many art fans describe it as a dramatic symbol connected to mystery and transformation.
Girl, please, get out of here. Scripted, made up pieces and portions. Dear Beyonce, can you do me a favor? Can you go where Aldrich went to the moon? Go there, build your house there with your husband and your kid.
Once people noticed the inspiration behind the look, social media exploded with theories trying to connect it to deeper messages and symbolism. Critics questioned why Beyonce would choose imagery tied to such dark themes for such a huge public event, while supporters argued it was simply artistic fashion and creative expression. Still, the internet kept digging deeper, especially after her second outfit sparked even more reactions and online speculation. This was the outfit Beyonce reportedly wore inside the gala, and online reactions were instantly intense. The look, designed by Robert One, has social media completely split, with some people praising the creativity, while others claim the styling carried mysterious or dark symbolism. Ty Hunter was also reportedly connected to parts of the styling, including the extra-long nails that quickly became a major talking point online.
That gala was quite strange, and everyone's been talking about it because it seemed to the masses that Beyonce was auctioning off Blue. And honestly, I don't doubt that theory. A lot of y'all had some good points that I've seen in some videos on this discussion, and I wrote them down and I'm gonna go over a few of them. One of the main points that I seen was that Blue's shoes matched with Beyonce's dress, symbolizing that she was walking in her mother's shoes now. And I thought that was very interesting to see because her shoes really did match her mother's dress.
Some viewers started making dramatic claims about the nail design and crystal patterns on the dress, saying the details looked symbolic or intentionally provocative. Others completely disagreed and argued that people were reading too much into high fashion art concepts that are common at celebrity events like the Met Gala. At the same time, conspiracy discussions about Blue Ivy started getting louder again. Critics online claimed the public was starting to catch on to what they believed was happening in the entertainment industry, especially when it comes to young stars entering the spotlight early. Katt Williams' older comments also resurfaced during the debate, with fans revisiting past interviews where he spoke about industry pressure, celebrity culture, and how younger talent is introduced into fame at a very young age.
I don't care nothing about your beehive. Those little demons will get sprayed down with my mouth. Pure holy water. How do you feel knowing you are the person who you are today? This is not a condemning. This is a fact. You are like an artificial plant, literally and figuratively.
Katt Williams kept pushing these industry claims even further, and according to him, there's way more happening behind the scenes in Hollywood than people realize. Over the years, he's made several controversial statements about celebrity culture, fame, and what some entertainers are allegedly pressured to do in order to level up in the business. At one point, Katt even claimed that he and Ludacris were invited to a secret industry gathering. According to Katt, he chose to walk away because he felt uncomfortable with what was being discussed. He later suggested that some celebrities are willing to do almost anything for major success, huge deals, and powerful connections in entertainment. Katt also talked about what he described as embarrassing or uncomfortable situations that celebrities sometimes participate in for publicity, attention, or career opportunities. One topic he focused heavily on was the long-running conversation about male comedians and actors appearing in exaggerated comedy outfits or costumes during skits and performances. He specifically brought up Kevin Hart's SNL appearance, where Kevin wore a comedic costume, despite previously joking that he would never do that kind of role. Katt suggested moments like these show how entertainers may change their boundaries once bigger opportunities arrive. Meanwhile, critics argued Katt was reading too deeply into comedy sketches and trying to turn normal entertainment decisions into larger conspiracy theories. Katt didn't stop there either. He kept naming more celebrities while explaining how he believes Hollywood operates behind closed doors, and every interview he gave seemed to spark another massive debate online. Some people called him fearless for speaking out, while others felt he was purposely stirring controversy to keep attention on himself. Either way, his clips kept going viral non-stop.
They're gonna demise. See, you can only play with God but so much. You can only play with so much before something happens. And when he comes, you don't know what order, because he does do things in divine order. So you don't know what order it's gonna come in. See, even down to, I used to like Beyonce. Oh man, that song about the boy, if I was a boy.
Oh yeah.
That's
A lot of fans also started revisiting old celebrity interviews and award show moments, trying to connect them to Katt's claims about pressure inside the entertainment industry. Suddenly, every awkward speech, strange outfit, or emotional interview had conspiracy pages working overtime looking for hidden meanings and secret messages. Things got even louder when people began discussing how young stars are introduced to fame at earlier and earlier ages. Critics argued that growing up around non-stop cameras, huge expectations, and internet scrutiny can seriously affect celebrities before they even become adults. Supporters pushed back hard, though, saying many celebrity kids genuinely enjoy performing and are simply following in their parents' footsteps. Meanwhile, Beyonce and Jay-Z stayed completely silent while the internet kept building theory after theory around Blue Ivy's future in entertainment. And honestly, that silence only made social media speculate even harder about what might happen next. As the theories kept spreading, old clips of Beyonce started resurfacing all over social media again. People began replaying interviews, performances, and behind-the-scenes moments, trying to analyze every little detail for clues about Blue Ivy's future in the spotlight. Some fans thought people were going way too far, but conspiracy pages treated every frame like evidence in a giant mystery.
But then when I started noticing, I'm like, wait a minute, girl. And then I'm noticing this and that and this and that. And it's like, wait a minute, this is so clear. You are such a puppet Illuminati. I'm not cuss her ass out every day. Every day of the week, I'll be like, what that bitch do today? Yeah, I fuck with her purpose. I don't like her. Why you don't like her? Because my nieces and nephews adore this bitch. And you're not doing nothing for them. That's why I don't like your ass.
Message.
She don't do nothing.
One moment that especially grabbed attention was how confident Blue already seems during major public appearances. Supporters praised her stage presence and calm energy, saying she clearly inherited her parents' and talent and professionalism. But critics questioned whether someone so young should already be carrying that level of public attention and pressure in front of millions of people online. The conversation also shifted towards celebrity families in general and how difficult it can be for kids growing up around fame. A lot of former child stars have openly talked about the emotional stress that comes with constant cameras, non-stop headlines, and public expectations. Because of that, many people online argued that celebrity parents should be extra careful about how much exposure their children receive early on. Still, Beyonce's loyal fan base wasn't having any of the accusations. Fans defended her hard, saying people were unfairly turning fashion choices, performances, and normal family moments into dark internet theories with zero proof behind them. But despite all the defending, the speculation just kept getting bigger by the day. Then things took another turn when more people from the entertainment world started speaking about how intense fame can become behind closed doors.
I don't know what it didn't even correlate with her dress. Also, side note, I thought it was so coincidental that Beyonce's headpiece was in my dream that I had about her that I spoke to you guys about before, where she was on that stage levitating and doing some demonic ritual thing, and but it was gold in my dream. And when I seen this in real life, I gasped. I was like, that was in my dream. It was something ritualistic about that, and she was like doing some hypnosis sort of demonic activity. Anyway, that's a whole nother story.
Former child stars, music insiders, and even podcast hosts began sharing stories about the pressure young performers face once the spotlight gets too big. That only made the online conversation around Blue Ivy grow even more intense. Some commentators argue that celebrity children often lose the chance to experience a normal childhood because every move becomes content for the internet. One viral post even claimed that growing up famous can feel like living under a microscope 24/7, especially when millions of strangers constantly judge appearances, performances, and behavior before a child even becomes a teenager.
Something else people have been saying is that Sasha Fierce has been being transferred, or has been transferred to Blue, because you notice this sort of aura that Blue is giving, this confidence that usually Beyonce would carry, but it would look like she was sad, nervous, shaky, and down and about something. It just seemed off. But Blue just was like ready. Another thing people kept pointing out is that she did keep pointing everything back to Blue. She kept saying, she's ready. Blue's ready. Yeah, I'm here for Blue. I'm looking through the eyes of Blue. That was signaling something so much more deeper, actually.
At the same time, supporters of Beyonce pointed out that Blue Ivy has always appeared confident, talented, and supported by her family. They argued that performing on stage, attending major events, and learning the entertainment business early could actually prepare her for success later in life. Fans also reminded critics that Blue has grown up around music and performances her entire life, so being comfortable in that environment isn't surprising at all. Still, the internet wasn't slowing down with the theories. Every new appearance from Beyonce or Blue instantly turned into another trending topic, with people debating whether this was simply celebrity culture or something much deeper happening right in front of everyone's eyes. And once those conversations started gaining traction, social media detectives went into overdrive, searching for more examples to back up their theories. Old award show clips, concert footage, and even family photos started getting reposted everywhere, with users breaking down every gesture, outfit, and comment like it was part of some huge hidden story. The deeper people looked, the more divided the internet became. One major topic people kept bringing up was the pressure placed on celebrity kids to grow up fast in the public eye.
When she started to refer to everything concerning Blue. And then another thing that people noticed is that Blue was wearing a wedding-like dress, and Jay-Z was looking like a groom. Like, he was dressed like a groom, as if he was marrying his daughter off. And people have considered that to be them marrying her off to the industry, because Beyonce's dress symbolized death of some sort. Like, it's the end of her, but the beginning of Blue's notoriety and career.
Critics argued that constant media attention can create unrealistic expectations, especially when millions of people are watching every move and comparing them to famous parents. Others said this kind of scrutiny happens to almost every celebrity family, and Blue Ivy is simply experiencing the reality of growing up famous. Meanwhile, Beyonce's supporters continued defending her parenting and career decisions non-stop. Fans argued that Blue appears confident, creative, and happy during public appearances, and they accused online critics of turning harmless moments into exaggerated drama for clicks and attention. Some even pointed out that Blue has already shown impressive talent in music and performing, despite her young age. But no matter how many people defended the situation, the rumors refused to disappear. Every appearance, every interview, and every public event seemed to spark a brand new wave of speculation, keeping Beyonce, Blue Ivy, and the entire conversation locked at the center of internet drama once again. By this point, the entire situation had grown way beyond just celebrity gossip. What started as a few viral comments had now turned into a non-stop online debate about fame, parenting, and how the entertainment industry treats young stars. Every side of the internet seemed to have a completely different opinion, and the arguments only kept getting louder. Some people believed the backlash against Beyonce was unfair and overly dramatic, especially since celebrity children have appeared at major events for decades. They argued that Blue Ivy is simply growing up around music, fashion, and performances because that's the world her family lives in every day. To them, the internet was creating controversy out of normal celebrity moments. Others, though, continued questioning whether modern fame puts too much pressure on kids too early. They pointed to former young stars who later opened up about struggling with public attention, expectations, and constant criticism while growing up.
Have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress-wearing people before him.
Definitely haven't ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you know, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross.
Wow, wow, wow. I don't think anyone saw this.
Because of those stories, many viewers felt conversations about protecting celebrity children shouldn't be ignored so quickly. At the center of all this, Blue Ivy remained one of the most talked about celebrity kids online. Every public appearance instantly became headline news, with fans praising her confidence while critics continued analyzing every detail for deeper meaning. And with Beyonce staying mostly silent through all the noise, the mystery and speculation around the family only kept building even more. What really kept the internet locked into the story was how quickly every small moment connected back to larger conversations about celebrity culture. One public appearance from Blue Ivy could instantly turn into millions of posts debating fame, pressure,
Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show,
and the entertainment industry as a whole. The reactions weren't slowing down at all, and every new event just added another layer to the discussion. Some online users started comparing Blue's experience to other celebrity kids who grew up in front of cameras from a very young age. They argued that being constantly photographed, discussed online, and placed under public expectations can create an overwhelming environment long before someone is old enough to fully understand it. Those concerns became a huge part of the conversation as more people weighed in.
My frustration with Katt Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Katt was in that position at one point.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots. You fucked off your promo fucking trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose you.
Meanwhile, Beyonce's fans kept defending her decisions and reminding everyone that Blue appears confident, talented, and comfortable during public events. To them, the criticism felt exaggerated and unfairly targeted toward Beyonce specifically. But critics weren't backing down either. They continued questioning whether celebrity culture encourages young stars to mature too quickly in front of massive audiences and non-stop social media attention. And because Beyonce remains one of the biggest names in entertainment, every move involving her family instantly becomes headline-level drama all over the internet. As the debate kept growing, more commentators started focusing on how social media changes the experience of growing up famous today. Years ago, celebrity kids could stay mostly out of the spotlight between public appearances. But now, every photo, video, or performance spreads across the internet within seconds. That non-stop exposure became another huge reason people kept discussing Blue Ivy's situation online. Some critics argue that the pressure of constantly trending online can affect young celebrities emotionally, especially when millions of strangers are analyzing their looks, confidence, and behavior every single day. Others pushed back and said Blue appears far more poised and prepared than most adults dealing with that kind of attention. Supporters even pointed out how calm and collected she seems during huge events and performances.